I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. That's part of Philip's story. There's no video on that because back then having a video camera was very complicated and expensive, and I was only 18 years old. So believe it or not, when I was 18 years old, I got gang raped. Fuck. Yes. Can you imagine that? I have to say it. I got gang rape. So I was quite belligerent, you know, at that time. I was living, I just moved to Montreal to swim with a swim team in Montreal, but it was a university, a varsity swim team. Even though I was not at university, my mom had arranged for me to swim with a coach, a varsity swim coach. And so I was kind of part of the team, but I didn't do the varsity swim meets. I just trained there with them. And so everybody was older than me by, you know, a few years, at least 2. And it came time in the fall, I can't remember what month, maybe October. Yeah, it must have been in October, or early November, where it was time to do the rookie party. So ever since I had joined the team, they were teasing me and I was teasing them that there was nothing they could do to me, you know, like I was taking a lot of space because I was so belligerent and exuberant. And these older guys, they wanted to put me in my place. And I guess one of them was a little bit psycho or gay or both. I have no idea. But on the rookie night, it was, you know, not in the city. Somebody had given me a ride to go there. And it was fun, you know, like drinking. I was not even drinking back then, you know. So they had tried to make me do a beer, like a shoot. Like you make a hole at the bottom of the beer, you open it, and then you drink it in one shot. But I couldn't do that. Like I had puked it out because I couldn't. And then they wanted me to kiss somebody, and I kissed. It was like I wanted to kiss that somebody. That was like a present. So a bit later on, nothing was working. They couldn't make me feel ashamed or, you know. So eventually they blindfolded me and brought me to the basement. And no woman, no girl from the team was in the basement. It was just the guys. The other rookie guys were there too. They were sitting in the couch. They were maybe 8 to 10 rookie guys. And the old guys, they tied me up around a post in the basement in front of those other rookies that were there just watching. And then they laid me down forcibly on the ground, and then they pulled my pants down. Actually, they removed my pants, underwear and all, and then they had guys sitting on each of my legs, you know, spread out. And they took turn with the dildo and Vaseline and shoveling it in my butt. Despite me telling them to stop. And you know, I kept my game until they started putting, I felt it inside my butt, because I never thought they were going to go that far. And when they had gone that far, I was telling the rookies that were sitting on the couch in front of me, those 8-10 guys, to do something, you know, like, what the fuck? You're just gonna sit there and let that happen? You know, it's like, it's a rape. You're participating in a rape. So they never did anything. They didn't move, they didn't do anything. The other guys, they took turn, and then eventually one of the girls was wondering where all the guys were, so she came down in the basement. And then when she that put an end to it. And then she took me in her car back home. And I remember when I got to the swimming pool, actually no, she didn't take me home, she took me to the swimming pool. And when I got to the swimming pool, my bicycle had been vandalized, so I couldn't ride my bicycle. I had to walk home. And fuck, I was walking home and I could feel the Vaseline coming out of my ass. It was fucking not a fun sensation. Yeah. So the coach ended up knowing about it, but he never fucking did anything. Just they all tried to keep me quiet so that I wouldn't say anything to anyone. You know, like, they're so fucking crooked. Like, really crooked, these people. When I look back, like, and people I trusted, I finished a year with that team because I was bigger than that. But you know, like, this is really rape. Fuck, it's not an initiation, it's not rookie night. Yeah. So I personally don't feel bad about it or ashamed, like, you can see it. I'm not like traumatized, or my life hasn't been destroyed because of that, because I you know, I recognize that I was not a victim in a sense, because I pushed them to the point where they did it, you know. Like, if I had been more submissive and or play along with their idea, you know, in the other games or earlier in the season leading to that night, they would not have gone to this extreme. So I have to take responsibility for that, and I have. But these guys never really took any responsibility because the story never came out. And you know, me saying this, it might come out now, even though I didn't say any name. Some people that know me might know what I'm talking about. Who are these people? Yeah. But in that story, the guys that were putting the dildo up my ass, they have to fucking live all their life knowing that they did this to somebody, you know. I don't know, I couldn't live with that. You know. But the worst of all of them is the other rookies. Like, I really pity those guys, because you know, what is their life worth, you know? What the fuck? You're gonna be a wimp for the rest of your life because you just stood there and did fuck all. You didn't stand up because they were too chicken, they were next. Isn't it fucking crazy? So yeah, that's like the most pitiful thing ever is those 8 to 10 guys that witnessed this and didn't fucking say anything. They witnessed me like screaming, doing everything I could to, and fighting, trying to fight those guys that were like, they were literally pinning me down, like not just one guy, like I was fucking doing everything I could for that to stop. Trust me, there was just no way of stopping it. There were too many on top of me. Yeah, so that's a shocker. Yeah, so you know, I don't know how it is for other people who have been raped before, but there's no need to feel like a victim ever, because nobody in this life is a victim. Nobody can do anything to anyone without their consent. That is like a rule I abide by, even though I got raped. Just to share one of the crazy stories I've had in this adventure in life. Not sure I'm gonna post that, but you know, we'll see. That's definitely not off grid. This is off the charts. Yeah. All right, but we got to see moose. That's good.